Hi, friends. This is Krista here, coming with a talk about color programming as someone attempted to trigger me today with the color blue. And so let's talk about color programming, what it means to survivors of mind control techniques such as MK Ultra and other mind control techniques. Part of the process is to use color among many other things. And the color blue in the programming creates the blue alters or alter identities will allegedly go so far as to hurt the body to protect it from leaking information or deprogramming. So this is for someone who's waking up, who's aware of their previous reality, and it's set in the system for the person to do self-harm. And so just to be really clear, I'm not suicidal. I'm doing this talk in an effort to help others, to raise awareness, and to say, I'm going to keep doing these talks as much as the enemy in physical form is coming against me. I see you. And to the person who was talking about blue dresses and showing me lots of blue clothes today, lady, God sees you. So here we go. What do people, experts say about color programming in general? I think it's really important to understand and to understand it. And I would say that, listen to this with caution. And if you think you'll be triggered, then turn this off. I'm going to read a little bit from Cisco Wheeler and Fritz Springmeier on this, just to raise some awareness. So the programmers, the people who do this to children and unwitting, maybe sometimes adults, as children would have had to have been hurt in their childhood and dissociate to go through any type of extreme torture programming. And the programmers begin their programming by extreme torture. After a certain amount of torture, the victim is willing to say or believe anything to stop the torture. At this point, a thought will be planted into the victim's or the subject's mind. This thought will be linked to a false memory put in via hypnosis or movies or other method. And it will be linked to a command put in by hypnosis or other methods. And the original thought, the command, the false memory will be linked to a single emotion, which will link them all together. The result would be something like this. It's like 2 weeks before Halloween, thought, it must be ready for Halloween rituals, command, and then because it's always been a habit of going to Halloween rituals, and then false memory. So this person may not, and then if I don't go, I will have a heart attack and die. And then the memory is of the torture is linked to those thoughts. So that's how it's inserted. Even though this person's maybe never been to rituals, they were implanted with this belief about Halloween and rituals. So programming is layered in, layer after layer of programming is put in, and each alter or personality of the victim is used as if it is a component of a large system. The result is that no alter personality is the whole, but only a cog in the great machine. And can a single cog rebel against the whole machine? Apparently, it's very difficult for a single component of thousands of components to rebel against abusers. So when alters are being used, they are following a script. Then their memories are hypnotically locked up by post-hypnotic suggestions and then fragmented by electroshock before they can go from a short-term memory into a long-term memory. And then actions in the system happen according to scripts. So reality and fiction were totally blurred. And then memories were nested in many different ways and often hidden under layers of gibberish or false fronts. So seeing one's master as a white rabbit is one way a false front could be used by some sort of script that we're tortured to accept. So I hope that was just a very brief thing. I hope that's helpful. When you get someone in that you don't know in public place, trying to flash colors or, know some of the things, out there as far as what's involved in programming, and you'll be able to pick this up right away. This happened to me today, and I really didn't let it get to me in the moment, but I just watched, this person continue to engage me. and just watch and be a witness, and then, you know, pray and break all that attempt off, and then it won't impact you. All right, well, I hope this is helpful. I hope you do your own research as you gain more freedom. All right, God bless you.